Okay, I'm here up in my little room, and today I'm gonna just briefly talk about tempo. I was on the driving range yesterday at a new course that I played, and I was watching two guys. They're just learning to play, and I was watching them as they were swinging. Um, One guy's swing was like this. He was actually just swinging from here, and then he was swinging as hard as he could from here. His backswing was really fast, and then he was coming through hard with his approach to the ball. And then the other guy, he his swing was similar. He was just coming back to here more, and then he was coming down hard. And of course, every time he was coming down hard, his swing was just like thunder to the ground. We were on mats, and you could hear him just pounding that mat every time he came through. And so what I did was I explained to them that speed is not a key. Swinging hard is not a key to hitting the golf ball a long distance. Both of them had 3-woods in hand, and they were hitting. And I had my 8-iron. And so I asked them to just briefly watch me as I swing my 8-iron and then tell me what they thought. And I knew my 8-iron would go farther than what they were hitting their shots, but the purpose was to show them how easy a swing you can take and get far more distance on the ball than what they were actually getting with a much bigger club. And so I hit a few 8-iron shots, and then I asked them what did they think. And the first guy said, "Man, your swing was so smooth." And I said, that's a great word to use, smooth. Swinging smooth is actually what I wanted to talk about. It's tempo. Your tempo is so important and so key in hitting the golf ball. I didn't bring any balls up here because I'm in a room and I didn't want to break any windows. But what I wanted to demonstrate was the actual swing should look something like this when you're hit, especially when you're hitting irons, but sometimes even more when you're hitting woods and you're trying to hit the sweet spot of the club. So your swing should be like this and then through. Real nice and easy. Back and through. So what that does, that gives you an opportunity to stay balanced in your stance. It allows you the opportunity to get the face closed at impact. And of course, the most critical thing is it allows you to hit the sweet spot, which the sweet spot on the club is about right there. I think you can see that. If you're hitting right in this spot right here on your club, then you know you're hitting the sweet spot. And I would venture to say that a shot between hitting off the toe of the club, which is here, or off the heel, which is in here, the difference is probably twice the distance. So let's say you hit an 8-iron 140 yards. If you hit the 8-iron in the sweet spot of the club, you have a greater chance of hitting that 140 or exceeding that 140 yards. However, if you hit it off of the off of the toe of the club or off the heel of the club, the likelihood of you getting 100 yards is next to none. It's just that significant. So tempo actually allows you to maintain proper stance through the swing so that your body isn't leaning forward or you're leaning sideways or leaning back and you're off balance. All of those things will cause you to miss the ball and hit bad shots. So the tempo helps you with your maintaining your posture through the swing. It maintains your balance through the swing. And then tempo actually ensures that you hit the sweet spot on the club. And I always like to tell people if you're going to work on tempo, it's like the metronome or metronome, whatever they call it, metronome. It has the little pendulum that swings like this. That's the tempo. So you want to have your tempo, and a good tempo is 1, 2. That's a good tempo. 1, 2. You try that and see if that will help you. I promise you, you'll get some great results out of that.